Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Ellen Wasfy of the League of Women Voters of Kent County. On behalf of the League of Women Voters, it is my pleasure to welcome you to a virtual candidates night for 2022. Let me stress that the League of Women Voters is a nonpartisan organization that does not support or oppose any candidate or political party. Tonight's program will afford us the opportunity to hear a discussion of issues and opinions which will enable us to make more informed choices on election day. This evening, candidates for Kent County Levy Court Commissioner Districts 2, 4, 6, and at large, and Kent County Sheriff and Recorder of Deeds were invited to participate in a forum. However, the League of Women Voters is required to abide by regulations set forth by the Federal Elections Commission, the Federal Communications Commission, and the Internal Revenue Service. These regulations are intended to ensure nonpartisanship by nonpartisan groups sponsoring appearances of candidates running for public office. Consequently, should only one candidate for a particular office agree to participate, even if that candidate is running unopposed, we cannot provide the opportunity for that candidate to address the audience as part of the formal debate. There must always be at least 2 points of view represented for each office. This evening, several candidates are affected by these regulations. The opponent of Dennis Norwood, Levy Court District 4, declined the invitation to appear. Paul Hertz, candidate for Levy Court District 6, is running unopposed. And for the office of sheriff, Norman Barlow's two opponents did not respond to the forum invitation. Therefore, the League of Women Voters regrets that the candidates just mentioned are not able to participate. However, we have a very recent new development in that the opponents for Eugenia Thornton for Recorder of Deeds and the opponent for Commissioner Jeffrey Hall, Levy Court District 2, are not available. And this, in fact, puts us in the same position as those candidates recently mentioned, that because of the league restrictions, we cannot allow them to participate in a debate. And the form of the debate is something that the candidates have already been advised. They would have had 2 minutes to make their introductory statement and 1 minute to respond. We have timekeepers available to indicate when they have 15 seconds left and when their time is up. And unfortunately, we are not able to proceed with this format. And we have the initial speaking order was determined by random choice. And we have many, many more comments, but unfortunately they are invalid because our opponents are not available. Now, if you wish to see, to have a link to the league website where you can see this announcement and see which candidates have been affected by this, you can go to kcdelwv@gmail.com. Let me repeat that. kcdelwv@gmail.com. And unfortunately, this terminates. It is now 11 minutes past 7. This debate was scheduled for 7 o'clock. We do not have, yes. Did you?
That address should be kcdelwv.net. That's the website. You gave the email address.
Okay, would you repeat that, please? It's an updated website.
Right, kcdelwv.net.
So unfortunately, at this time, we will have to close tonight's program. with our deep apologies and regrets to the candidates who took the time to come here and debate the issues and inform the public. I will now turn the program over to Dr. Chandra Owens, President of the. Well, first of all, let me just give credit to the people who were involved in organizing this. The candidates were affected deeply by it, and we empathize with that. But there are other people who were involved in this. Tonight's presentation, this event would not have been possible to organize without the conscientious effort of civic-minded citizens who spent hundreds of hours planning and attending to details. Our gratitude goes to the candidates and also to the League of Women Voters Committee, Jean Bauer, Gwen Elliott, Dr. Mary Kay Eggers, who contacted and followed up with the candidates directly, Joan Brookelman, who formatted the letters of invitation to all the candidates, and of course, Marianne Coe, who is here this evening, who contributed her technology expertise to enable the League to plan, host, and publicize this event and communicate with the candidates via email. And we would also like to recognize Dr. Chandra Owens, President of the League of Women Voters of Kent County, for her support in organizing this forum. So a lot of people were involved in setting up this forum and in giving their time when they could have been doing many other things to be here tonight. And unfortunately, we have to end this presentation on a note that pleases none of us. What we are dealing with here and what everybody has to understand is this type of event is the essence of grassroots democracy. This type of event is what keeps this country strong. And if those who are committed to it are not fully committed to it, then that is a knife in the heart of a democracy. Grassroots democracy is where we are. And I want to appreciate Ms. Eugenia Thornton, Recorder of Deeds candidate, Commissioner Jeffrey Hall, Levy Court District 2 candidate, and Mr. Norwood also for being here and committing themselves to participate in grassroots democracy. Thank you all, and my deepest apologies for the way tonight has turned out for all of us. Thank you and good night.
Good night. Thanks so much.
And for more information, please visit the League of Women Voters, Vote 411, for the platforms of many of the candidates throughout this particular state of Delaware, especially here in Kent County, who have provided information and answered questions that are crucial for making informed decisions